Don't forget to reticulate those splines, Tex.
You gotta reticulate them splines.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Today we're going to be playing some more Fallout 2 with Scrombles, son of Scrombles. Scrombles 2. Goat is leaned so far back that I'm fairly certain that there should be some sort of rap hit song about this at some point. Like, this is pretty leaned back.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting that, so
With
I'm hoping...
your mind on your money and your money on your mind?
As you could see by the microphone placement, I was not expecting this, so I'm hoping...
We're about to drop the hottest album of 2023.
Yeah, we're going to... Obviously, that's what's going to happen tonight. So go ahead and launch Fallout 2, and we'll switch right over to that, and we'll see what everyone's saying. All right, so here we go, launching the game. Don't sue us, yes. All right, let me... oh, yeah, well, let me bring the game up, too, so you can hear it. There we go. Where were we last time, Mr. Goat?
We had just wiped out some of the new Reno crime families, and I think we were going to go...
Oh, we were doing what we like to call a buyout.
Yeah, we're going to sell some of our loot.
We're going to do what we do.
Bitch. Computer. Reduce lighting.
Butter, hot.
Butter, hot. Motor oil, boiling.
Mr. Wolf, don't you want some motor oil? Whatever you Klingons eat? I don't know.
Captain, you are being extremely racist.
I'm the captain. That's my right. Get out of my office. Hey, it's the one and only Laughing Man. Thanks for the courtesy. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, we were talking about some stuff and things before stream.
Yeah, we're almost done with Tex Talks history, so I'm talking about future Tex Talks history projects, and Deputy and I are working on a truly magical thing.
Truly magical.
Yeah.
Well, we'll not tell what it is, but I'll give you guys a hint. It's something Tex and Deputy have already seen.
We've already seen and talked about it once.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how now it's becoming a thing. That's kind of cool. But those little nuggets is how it works, man. That's how you end up in these journalistic things. You find a little thread and you follow it and you never stop. It's part of the fun.
Get that scoop.
Yeah, good evening. A second Fallout in this economy? You're right. Back in the 90s, they believed we deserved 2 Fallouts.
Yes, we've had Fallout, but have you heard of second Fallout?
And then those gentlemen went on to make Arcanum, mostly.
Well, the Troika guys did.
The Troika guys did.
And as I said, like, that was the saddest moment. Funniest, saddest moment.
What is that?
When I was a young man, my father took me into the city. Not really.
I was going to say, are you just about to do Freebird?
No. So what happened was, when I was a young lad and first played Arcanum,
yes,
I had sent emails to Leon Boyarsky saying, "Oh my God,
I remember
this game was so cool!" Right.
Yeah.
And he had sent emails back without ruining the game, without ruining the end of the game. Like good guy Leon had said, essentially, Leon had more or less said that, like, hey, here's how you get through these parts without ruining the game. He'd been a really cool game dev. Really enjoyed my time talking with the guy.
Yeah.
Years later, I play The Outer Worlds, and I go, oh, Leon Boyarsky did this. The art's wonderful. I fucking love the art of that and the look of it and the aesthetic and the feel of it. That's his wheelhouse. It's great. Rest of the game needed some work. Hence the overly long outro we did that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And so I sent him an email, and I said, many years ago, I sent you an email, and you responded, you were really cool. And I would really like a chance to, like, sit down and just talk with you again. Just say, like, man, what a weird bunch of years. What is it like being a game dev? And let me tell you about what Arcanum meant to me. And he said, I'll have to run it by my team.
That's a no.
And then he never responded again.
That's the unfortunate, polite way of saying no in the executive business. It's incredibly sad. It's somebody you look up to, and I'm sure he would feel guilty about it if he knew how much you did.
I know.
He's just, he's in that he's in that like mindset, that world where you can't like, I don't know, they're like different people at that point. Like,
Also, you're not a kid anymore, Tex.
Yeah, well, that's what you think.
I
Little did you
suppose.
know we've been experimenting with anti-aging technology in our house.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude, seriously. Why do you think I buy so many oranges? What do you think it was all for? I eat them? What am I, a fucking sicko? Come on.
Mike takes his out oranges and he throws them at the bird because his
I
mom
do not throw
told
it at
him-
no bird.
His mom told him that for every orange you throw at a bird, that's another bird you don't have to fight.
You know, my mom is probably listening to this.
She's
Hi, Mike's
probably
mom.
gonna like throw shoes at me.
Yeah,
She'll
probably.
be like, I once imitated somebody's mom, and he said, "Don't imitate my mom like that." He said like that. He didn't say don't imitate my mom. He said
Mhm.
don't imitate my mom like that. So what I did was I just started putting new accents on his mom when I imitated his mom. Like I made they were from Memphis, but I imitated his mom like being from Ireland, you know? I'd be like, "Oh, you need to clean up after your room. Oh, you need a girlfriend." He's like, "Don't imitate my mom like she's Irish." And his mom liked it. She's like, "Do more accents."
That's amazing. Sounds like his mom was too cool for your friend.
She was. She used to own a motorcycle. She's like, "Honey, I got tattoos and I'm fun." And then like he was like, "Mom, that's embarrassing." I was like, "Sounds like your mom lived. Why are you such a square?"
Oof.
He grew up to own many polo shirts, Goat.
I see.
What kind of polo shirts?
Popped collar, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
he's that kind of guy.
okay. I thought we were going Gabe Newell here. I was like, oh, well, look at me. He might be in the IT sector.
No. I did not know Gabe Newell as a kid. And if I did, he'd probably be like, "Hey, Tex."
Is that your Gabe Newell
Hey.
impression?
He's so flat, you know what I mean? He's just like, "I'm Gabe Newell. I do this."
Yeah, that's.
Gaben.
I felt like he sounds like a guy who does tutorials on YouTube. Like every time I hear his voice,
If I had like,
It does.
in all honesty, if Gabe Newell called me and said he wanted to do a cameo for Tex Talks Battletech, I know where I would put him exactly. I'd have him in the outro calling in on the phone, you know?
yeah,
And I'd have him be like, "Yeah, we're finally working on, the
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3 is nearing completion."
and that's when he hangs up. He doesn't want to ever talk to you again.
And then he goes, "Anyways, I'm just going to hang this up now, and I believe the press announcement is done." Just calls a random phone number.
He
and
just
tells
goes,
one
"Hey, we
person.
gave you Half-Life Alyx. What the fuck do you want from us?"
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we killed everyone we want to kill. And
He's like,
we
"Come
know-
on, Half-Life Alyx is amazing," and he's not wrong. I've seen
No.
people play it, and it does look awesome. I haven't played it myself.
It's
yet.
just, it's become lost in the wash of Steam as an entity.
Yeah.
And so people are like, "Well, Steam, the entity, is much bigger than Steam, the game company." It's like, yes. Yes,
You
it
mean
is.
Valve, the game company?
Yes. Valve, the game company.
Hello. Yeah, and welcome. The YouTube notifications are only if I put on MRE or Scrombles. YouTube will not notify anybody of anything else I do. So I'm really surprised you guys show up, and I'm really happy you're here. Half the time I'm always wondering, like, does anybody even see these? Because I remember when I was first doing stuff on Twitch, it'd be like 3 or 4 people hanging out, and I always like how chill everybody was. And every time I look over and more people show up to this, I'm getting like, what do I say? Like, do I just keep doing the same thing?
Yes.
Like 3 people are
Here's
here?
what you need to do.
Like, that's a serious question I have.
Well, let's see. I see 20 people watching over on Twitch. I have no idea on how many on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm not. I don't actually have. The
I don't
numbers
trust
up.
I don't trust the numbers on YouTube. I will
Well,
tell
actually,
you
no.
that-
I could tell you
I will
right
tell
now.
you the numbers on YouTube are bullshit.
In total, between the platforms, 56.
All right, so you got 56 people here.
Yeah, that's like a
that's
little
comfy.
theater,
That's
yeah.
that's like a little, because then Exactly. That's what I do in my head. Is I go, pretend this is a restaurant.
That sounds like a lot more people when you put it that way.
Yeah, pretend it's a restaurant.
Yeah.
How many tables is a restaurant with 50 people in it?
Hey, man, I could play a restaurant. I
Yeah.
feel like I could do that.
That's what I mean.
A
is
theater is
that's-
like, I can work a theater, but play a theater? Ugh,
But you see what I mean is I just look at it in terms of tables. Like if you say,
Yeah.
okay, if an average restaurant table is 6 people, then, you're talking 10 tables at most.
Yeah.
That's not too scary.
No, the thing is, I don't really know what to do with all of the energy that comes from that.
It's
you know
a
what
crowded classroom. It's a crowded classroom.
I mean,
That's the way to look at
I'm
it.
easily overwhelmed by crowds in real life. That's why
No shit. That's the thing is when people have asked
Yeah.
me to go on panels or show up to cons, I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, well, is Mike a people person? And I'm like, not really.
I hug the wall.
Yes.
I would go to your convention if I don't
He'd
have
go
to
to the-
go out into the hallways.
He'd go
and
to the
do anything.
convention to work it.
Yes, exactly. You guys would have me standing around doing stuff for you. You're like, hey, aren't you supposed to be here answering questions? I'm like, no, there's people out there watching. I want to do something and not be on the camera. No, I have no problem talking to people. Big crowded rooms always kind of frighten me because there's just so much energy out in there.
That's the thing is last night on the stream.
Yeah, I was watching. It was
we
almost
had
1,000 people.
We had 1,000 people, but what was funny is it was barely going by.
It's like a concert, man.
Well, it was barely going by, and people were going, why is this so dead? And I said, because I've told people 100 times I'm really nervous around big crowds, and I really don't like it. So everyone's just being very calm and quiet. Until something happens, then it becomes electric for a minute,
Yeah, I think there's this vibe that we both get from people where they're we just like listening and hanging out. They'll be playing a
I
game
sit
on
in the
one
Legion
monitor.
and do that. I'd sit in the Legion and do that all the time.
Yeah, that's what I do. Because I'll hang out with people in the Legion and I don't really say much in the chat. Occasionally I get a little chatty, but most of the time I'm just hanging out and it's just me working on something or playing a game. I don't really play a whole lot of multiplayer games, but I need to fix that because I realize I've been in the Legion for as long as I have, and the only thing I really play much in there is tabletop, and occasionally I'll load up Overcooked or something. But I don't really have a multiplayer thing that I do. And I started playing a little Unreal Tournament, trying to get back into that energy of hey man, let's try some shooter stuff out.
I don't know, man. Every so often I think I have the shit to handle a boomer shooter.
Yeah. But then you play it.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
I had a fan of mine describe the issue of going back to boomer shooters. He said that going back to boomer shooters is like dating someone who is much younger than you and also much more athletic and in shape than you. You think, oh, I can still swing this. I'm hip.
What?
I'm good with it. And then you just find yourself playing ping pong against something with a lot more energy. So you think you still have those skills of childhood, and you do. The problem is that you're older. You get more overwhelmed. You get tired playing games that are that intense.
I could still nail people with the flat cannon.
Right, but an hour into it, you're like, whoo, boy, that was a day, and then you need a nap.
Yeah, an hour into it, I feel like I just fried my brain.
That's what I mean. It's like when you're young, you can play a shooter for 8 hours. When you're older, you can play a shooter like a shot of espresso. You can have that much.
So, what are we doing at this guy?
So we're at Navarro, and my fucking notes are all We're at Navarro, which is the Enclave base on the mainland. It's basically a glorified heliport, and I'm checking my notes. But basically, this guy is just here to warn people off. He's this really shitty counterintelligence
Howdy, stranger.
guy.
Whoa, baby, check out this set of wheels. Ain't seen one of those in years. What can old Chris do for you?
Shut up, bitch. All right, here we go. Here are my notes. Chris.
It's like podcast to electric boogaloo. Yeah, that's actually the funny thing. And why we started the courtesy flush with Michael is because we both did these long talks like podcasts. We're like, let's just hang out on the internet and do that.
Oh,
Other people do
I
it.
shouldn't
Why
be
not?
poking around here.
You shouldn't be poking around here, man. Whoa. What you got to bring up the heater for?
It's time to sort you out, Jimmy.
Oh, I needed that.
I'm gonna turn you insides and outsides, Jimmy.
I'll see you in heck.
Yep. Fuck you, Chris. So,
But no, I think that's true of all
Yeah.
of all boomer games. Is you end up having non good reflexes.
Yeah, as for me, it's not so much like I got. You know what's funny is I've supplemented the reflexes with timing and strategy. Because when I was younger, I didn't really have much strategy other than be faster than the other guy. That was my whole strategy. But now I'm starting to think about placement and stuff after I've been playing so many games after so long that like none of the bots could touch me, even on like the hardest difficulty. And then when I went and played online and got my ass handed to me, I realized, oh, they still play. They have not stopped.
I've learned that. Like, you ever go back to something like Red Orchestra or any of its
Oh,
mods,
God, yeah.
and you'll find someone who's played that game since it came out.
Has
and
not stopped.
Has not stopped. It is their daily game, and they will just wipe the floor with you.
Yeah,
You will die.
they were playing it when they were 15. Now they're
You're gonna
35.
have a bad time.
yeah, so because we're wearing power armor, they just assume we're supposed to be here.
Oh, I would. Well, am I gonna argue with the guy with power armor on?
Files.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot at that guy either. I'll be like, sir, you can take the elevator if you want to. I'm not gonna. Here, let me press the button for you.
Check it out, guys.
The advanced power armor.
Well, it's like normal power armor, but cooler. Because now you're an Enclave guy.
Yep.
Now you're really cool. Now you can basically kill everything. You are kill fuck soul shitter. Your job is to murder. I just touched Mike's toes with my toes.
And
that was
it
unintentional.
it also freaked me out for some reason.
That was unintentional. I did not mean to do that.
No, you're fine.
Sometime, all right.
It's scary.
Let me say something. I just want to say something, and this is just to anyone who's out there. If you own those socks with the individual little toe things, you're weirding me out. Don't do that. I hate that.
It's the only time he's ever gonna say this in public.
I hate those shoes as well that have the individual toes on them. Not a fan.
They're not really that good
I
ergonomically
don't
either,
like
apparently.
them.
Mike,
Not
can
for
you pass me
me.
a pillow or something so I can use as a mouse pad?
You want a pillow for your arm so you
Yeah,
can
so
use
my
the mouse?
wrist, so my wrist doesn't hurt.
Why don't you try the pillow next to your arm there? There you go.
That was anchoring me against the armrest.
Oh, was it?
That's all right.
Mm.
It's all Gucci.
All right. Try not to smack goat in the face. You believe it or not, you get hit in the face with one of these microphones. There's going to be a blood. These things are not
Frag
light.
grenades would be useless here.
Would they?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, because they're all wearing power armor,
We're
huh?
all wearing power combat armor minimum.
Mm.
Interestingly, we basically skipped getting combat armor. So we're here for the vertibird plans because if we give those, the Brotherhood will help us get to the oil rig where the Enclave is based and where our people are kidnapped. Even though we've basically broken that sequence because we don't know our people have been kidnapped because we haven't got into Vault 13 because we're too stupid to read the computer. And I can't be bothered to figure out how to... And I can't be bothered to figure out how to basically do that whole sequence. There's another way. Basically, you can do a quest and it'll have you guard some Brahmin and you can see, oh, the deathclaws are coming in to raid them. So, speaking of deathclaws.
It's time to have some fun.
Yep. So, and here we have her Dr. Warcrimes and his robot dog. So
I'm Dr. Warcrimes. This is my Warcrimes dog.
Closes the door behind him. The funny thing is, this room is soundproof.
Why'd you shut the door in this room, officer?
You want to ask questions?
Very well. I have to live here with you grunts. I might as well make an effort to get along with you.
Who you?
My name is Schreber, Dr. Schreber. I'm the base physician, among other things. And don't bother with your name, soldier. All you grunts look the same in that armor of yours.
Okay. What this place?
Well, this place used to be the med lab, however. I felt that my experiments were taking precedence over the minimal medical needs of the soldiers here, so I had it converted into a lab.
What you do?
I work as a base physician, and that's just a sideline. Actually, I'm a geneticist.
What's that?
I really don't think you have the intellectual capacity to understand my work, soldier, so let's just say I can customize people or animals.
Okay. Why room make no sound?
Well, why the room make no sound? Oh, you mean how's the soundproof? Oh, it's it's my research I perform. Experiments on test subjects. Sometimes they get a little vocal. This base commander had this found this to be disturbing, so he had them soundproofing. So the base commander's like, I hate the screams.
No more screams.
Why Deathclaw another room?
Big, brown, and ugly. It's an experiment that I've been recently completed. It's scheduled for termination.
What?
Aren't you the bright one? Terminate, kill, put down, put to sleep.
Why?
Because the Enclave been looking for cheap, expendable soldiers. We're interested in deathclaws because they built their armor and weapons, and they're mean as hell. Just need to be smarter, and they can understand commands, but not too smart, so they could develop the will of their own. With me so far? Well, we succeeded. We actually managed to increase their intelligence. However, I begin to suspect that we went too far. And maybe they were a lot smarter than they were letting on. So when I was transferred and I bought one of the them here with me, I could put my theory to the test, which I did. And I was right. The deathclaws have apparently been playing dumb, biding their time, and was trying to learn as much as they can from us. They can even mimic human speech. I've actually had a conversation with that fellow in the next room. Anyway, the fact that they are capable of conceiving the plan and pulling it off, the deception shows just how dangerous they are.
Very dangerous.
Now, I'm going to write a report on the findings and have it transmitted to the Enclave. Of course, I'll have to amend the extermination of the Deathclaw breed. They are much too dangerous as a threat.
You sure room soundproof?
Of course, I'm sure. I mean, the commander would have fit otherwise. Why?
No reason. Why doggy no move?
Well, that canine is my dog. I decided to see if I could cyber enhance its intelligence. It worked, but it developed a bad case of morals. He decided it wouldn't like my work so much, so he bit me.
Meme Machine and the Legion followed, so I need to ask something. Meme, why did Pippin look at the Palantir? I'm just curious. Like, what was with that? Like, why did he do that? Was he just lonely, or... You know, I didn't understand that.
You just kill him?
Yeah.
Hey, Controlix, hey, how's it going?
I'm just wondering. As Meme looks over from the mud that he's playing of Lord of the Rings and just goes, well, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, there's got to be like a fireplace next to him.
He just turns over and
Got
he's
his pipe.
yeah. Takes the Meerschaum pipe out of the corner of his mouth. Ah, traveler, glad you asked. Opens book.
Yeah, he has like a perfect replica of the Lord of the Rings as it's written by Bilbo Baggins, like imitated, so he's got to turn his big pages.
I paid this, I paid to have this Weta Workshop copy of this made.
It's illuminated.
It's an illuminated copy.
Rude Oxlandia. Oh, yes. Oh, Oxlandia ruled it. I can't read what. Oh, just cut it off. Hey, turn it back.
He says, rule Oxlandia. Oxlandia rule the streams. They will never take our beans. That being said, the last time you guys batcheled me, it was 3-0. And then the 2 warm-up games before that, I fought you 9 versus 1 for 50 minutes.
Tex
if
is
you
a
wish
beast, man.
to play RTS, I can make that happen. However, I do
He
warn
will
you,
take away your beans.
I banned you guys from being able to talk about beans for a month.
Okay, of course, and I think this is
That
a
or
yes.
find a game that's not strategy. If you find a game that's like pattern and color, I will lose. Like I can beat you at a strategy game with my eyes closed, but if the game is Simon, I'm fucked. Red, blue, green, dead.
Casper Ghost asks, do you think sea shanty-esque songs have a place in the Battletech universe?
Yes.
I believe they do.
Yes. They have a place in elevator music.
This is the computer room. That's the mainframe over there. The interface terminal is next to it, and these devices are holotape
great.
data storage units.
Transatlantic accent.
I'm the senior computer analyst. I get to maintain all the equipment here.
Me's computer?
I'm not supposed to allow anyone in there. That's,
What
I'm
if-
sorry, okay. It's
what
out of
if-
the question. You can't do this.
You sound like Regis Philbin.
You just won $1 million.
I like how Regis acted like he was giving away like millions of dollars of his personal money.
Yeah.
I just want to see
I
somebody.
think it's because he never really had money growing up. So anytime someone made money, he's like, "Oh, you made $100. That's a lot of money."
Yeah,
but he's like a millionaire.
He acted like grandpa. Like
Yeah.
$20 is more than you had.
Jeez, who buys a newspaper for more than $1 these days? This is getting crazy. 69 for the beans. Nice. Thanks.
Yeah, if you want to bachelor me into a round of keep talking and nobody explodes. Because all they would basically do is tell you about this is not how modern bombs are constructed.
You can't reason with a bomb text.
Yes, you can. You can say this is not a realistic bomb.
And then it explodes in your face.
No. See, here's the thing is that if the bomb is sitting there and they're like, you have to disarm it, I'd be like, really? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, does the room have a door? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, is there anything in this room that can't leave it? And they're like, no. And I'm like, then I don't have to disarm the bomb. I'll be like, oh no, it's going to blow up the crap house it's in.
Yeah, there's got to be like a bomb chute somewhere where you just like throw it down like.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Well, that was Star Trek where they opened up the hallway and threw a bomb down there.
They have a bomb disposal bin that they can just throw like a phaser in. And so I was thinking, you know, if they have a fucking bomb disposal bin or whatever,
Yeah.
you know,
Just such a great idea.
yeah, I just they just happen to have that because I know in their plot, in my head, in the plot, it was like. And then he finds the phaser. And then to get rid of the phaser that's on overload, and then he like sits there and he like walked around and he takes like a big hit of the doobie and he's like, he throws it in the bomb disposal bin.
Yeah,
And Jim Jeffries, set designer, has to be like, what the fuck? It throws it in the bomb disposal bin?
By the way, we just took the vertebrate plans. How sad is it that Scrombles just drove on, shot a guy twice in the face with a Gauss rifle, looted the armory, and then just walked up and took the plans.
Scrombles is very strong. Scrombles 2 is definitely learning from his previous adventure.
Also, I'm going to try an exploit to kill the base commander.
You're going to use an exploit? How's this work?
So, when you take a super stim pack, you take 6 points of damage after it wears off, right?
Right.
You can just inject people with super stim packs. So we're going to go to the base. Let's see how many. Okay, base commander has 160 hit points, so that means I need 15 super stim packs to kill him. No. I need 30 super stim packs to kill him.
It's 30. Oh, you're too short.
Damn. Okay, we can come back to this.
You want to kill the base commander by just overdosing him with super stim packs?
Indeed.
That's a pretty metal way to take him out, man.
Although, the other thing I could do is just pickpocket him, because the reason I want to kill him... Oh. Oops.
Scare all stations. We're on alert.
I forgot you can't just do that.
You can't just open the door.
Me here clean.
Yeah, you're early. Come back later.
Ugh.
You read a book of science, and he is
Me
afraid.
here clean.
Commander, cleaning details here, sir.
Yes, me cleaning power armor. It what me do.
Yeah, they never gave me power armor. They just said, here you go.
That's how it works in the army.
Door closed.
Deal. Oh. Guess you gotta kill him for it.
Okay.
Oh no. How tragic.
What are you taking, goat?
Books.
What are you taking, books? What are you going to do? Eat them?
Yeah, kind of have to. A super stim pack should do about 9 damage after 2 minutes.
Oh, 9 damage. Okay, so then what's 150 divided by 9? Over 15.
Yeah, sounds like you got yourself a Scromble read word paper. Scromble no read, Scromble read.
Scromble will read.
He can read a word.
What?
You just put a stim pack into the...
Yeah, super stem pack on him. So we're gonna do
Okay.
2, 3.
Doesn't seem like
Yeah.
it's using it on him.
It is. There's just no animation. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just overdosing him on stims.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
That's
man.
what you do, man.
This
So
is a
that's 90.
this is a pretty metal way to do it. I don't even see this as an exploit. This is just a really cool idea.
Yeah, man. You're like, here, let me help you.
Because just using your imagination, you don't have to think you're using 30 of them to knock him out. You're just using one that's just got a super concentration in it.
Oh, it all went on me. Or some of them did.
Yeah, you missed your shot.
Oh. Okay, hang on. I only need to use one more on him. And then...
She has 100. Yeah, it's a lady. You're going to give somebody
yeah, I didn't notice.
an OD. Not that you can tell. It's all government issue. There's one gender in power armor, and it is murder.
Yes.
What gender is that? Murder.
Oh, she recovered some.
That's what power armor is. Power armor is the gender of murder. It is the skin of murder.
You were one short whacker.
The Skin of Murder. That sounds like a Dwarf Fortress name.
It sounds like a fucking
Like a
original
faction name,
series
yeah.
episode.
That's
that too.
Well, that's the name of the episode that Tasha Yar does.
Skin of Evil.
Yeah. Skin of Evil.
Skin of Evil.
Yeah.
That's what I used to describe that soup skin. That you would
Skin
get,
of Evil.
yeah, like when you'd get the soup, like you'd be like, oh yeah, I'll get some tomato soup, and it comes out and it makes like a skin of evil.
Yeah, it doesn't work if you do it in one go. They regenerate 75 and hurt 9.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yeah, I'm digging this as a strategy, man.
We'll do this to kill the president too.
Wait. And how are you going to get more super stim packs? Where do you get them
We'll
from?
farm them. We'll just wait a bit. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, no, you know what? They did say that they did specifically refer to the commander as the old man. That's probably why I thought of that. There we go. Commander is kill.
Well done.
Oh yeah, it's not for the commander herself. We want to be able to break into this locker here.
Ah. So it was really about this safe back here.
Yes.
What's in the safe?
The Tinker Fob, so we can drive the Tinker out. I don't know why they got it, but they do.
Tanker, huh?
Yep.
Now aren't they gonna,
Bless you.
aren't they gonna get a little upset that the commander is dead and you're leaving the office?
No, they
Nobody
just
ever
had
bothers a commander, so no one's gonna fucking know.
Yeah.
They're just gonna see this power armor just laying down. They're like, yeah, I better not bother the commander. It might be doing yoga or something.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Doing yoga in their office, trying to limber up.
God damn it.
Yeah.
What's my lockpick even at? It's not that bad. Come on.
Yeah, Tasha Yar was killed
Ugh.
by
Let's
Skin
see
of
if there's
Evil.
a key. Oh yeah, there's another locker.
There are 2 lockers.
There are 2 lockers. Go hasn't seen that episode yet, but he will.
Oh, the one where it's like there are 4 lights. or
Yep.
yeah.
There's nothing else that happens that episode. You got it. We can skip it now.
And it's just Captain Picard is like, no, there are only 3.
Yeah, he's at the light store. He doesn't like it.
And then later says, to tell you the truth, for a moment I thought there were 5 lights. See, I know how Roddenberry thinks. Man, all this super stim pack bullshit for nothing.
Scrombles can't even punch this lock off.
You should be able to.
That's why I like this wonderful game.
Oh, yeah, win no advanced lockpick.
I have advanced lockpick. That's what these are. Expanded lockpick. Let's try the electronic one, see if that works. No, it doesn't.
That's why I like Jagged Alliance too. You can always just shoot the locks off.
Yeah.
But this is a more primitive game.
You know, I've been playing a bit of that Star Trek Away Team. It's all right.
Away Team?
Yeah.
I remember there was the one where
It's
you
like
were-
Commandos,
We'll
but
come
it's
back to this.
easy. Like, I've not run into any scenario where I'm like like ready for like the hardest shit, and everything that comes at me, I'm like,
I never. No, I.
easy. Everyone's sneaking.
Away Team I've never played. The one that I saw or remember back in the day was the one where you ran around and it was like the first person shooter. Remember that one?
Yeah, that's Elite Force.
Elite Force.
There's Elite Force and Elite Force 2. The first one takes place on the
Voyager.
Voyager, and the second one plays on E.
Yeah.
And it's
It's a game.
I will say this. The first one has soul because you can walk. They've built the whole Voyager ship, and they have a virtual Voyager, so you can go on every floor and check out every part of the set.
You should play that on the Courtesy Flush.
Elite Force 2, and I think there's co-op for it. Elite Force 2 has the Enterprise E, and there's some parts of it, but it's not. It's like watching the TNG movies. You're kind of like, ugh. It's like it feels like this would be a better game without this story.
Here's what I'm thinking you should do. You should play both of those on the Courtesy Flush. Like I would love to see you play that. But we're gonna have to beat all of the
be
Fallouts.
Monroe.
I mean, we're near the end of this Fallout.
Nice one, Monroe.
We're near the end of this Fallout.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I
So-
might want to grind another level or two before I go to
We're
the end game proper.
so when do you think we will be at the end game?
So, I mean, I could theoretically go whenever I want now. Never mind. I could theoretically do it at any time. But what I want to do is level up a little bit more before I do the tanker, and then head out. Okay, never mind this place.
Wow. Dogs One Up has been subscribed here for 28 months.
That's too many.
Working in the sub mine on my way to 36 months. It's not much. It's honest support.
It's appreciated, but that's
Yeah.
too much. He needs to start
I
over.
can't leave.
Just,
Yeah.
no, just break it down.
This is great,
This
man.
is great. I can't fucking leave. Fuck's sake. All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna fix the doggy.
It's going to be like, at some point, Twitch people are going to have this sub thing where it's going to be like, been subscribed for 418 months.
Been subscribed for 30 years.
Yeah.
You earned $1 Twitch dollar.
Yeah, 30 years. And they're probably going to be like, no, we don't even have the broadcast. Now you can just live in Fallout 2 with a Neuralink. Now you can be Scrombles.
Good lord.
Don't say good lord like that isn't awesome. That would actually be pretty damn cool.
This is why I hate video games. They appeal to the male fantasy. Scrombles. I just gotta find the pass
Yeah.
key. I want to save that deathclaw.
Nice. More tossed MREs and scrambled eggs. The calling again.
Perhaps someone could look this up. It's only been 50 million years since I've played this.
What do you need?
The pass key for Zarn. XARN.
Which is what?
It's to just let the deathclaw escape.
You mean the one to let it have fun?
Yeah, I want it to go out and
Oh.
just walk in stand in a cave with 500 other deathclaws.
They are hyper.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's right there.
You have been
It-
subscribed for 30 years. Here's a gold watch and a band.
He found it.
Yours
Hello,
to be
Master.
fine.
Goodbye, Master. Hello, Master. Goodbye, Master.
I need to actually use it on him.
That's not where that goes, Master. You sure you know what you're doing?
Oh, you need repair.
Oh, Malark the Matter. Hey, how's it going, man?
This is great.
2 years of the flush.
There we go. I fixed it.
He's been subscribed for 2 years.
I don't know if he's actually... Okay, yeah, we have a companion now.
I'm following
yeah,
you.
robot dog.
Bark,
Hello.
bark.
I am a dog. I am a dog.
No, that's literally
I am
how
a dog.
how he does his thing.
I enjoy talking as a dog.
Hello again. Have you found the key to the door? Thank you. I'll not forget this.
You're welcome.
See you later.
Equip the key.
Thank you again, my friend. I owe you a debt that cannot be repaid.
Surely this one ended poorly.
Yep. So we'll try the... You know what? Okay, we'll try the OD strat one more time.
Scrombles frees the deathclaw that's like mega smarter now. They become a weak species in every game after. I don't think they do. I think they become... I think they just become more, right? Like in the later games, there's more deathclaws in the later games.
They just shotgun them everywhere,
Yeah.
along with mutants, along with the Enclave,
Yeah.
along with a lot of other themes from Game 1 and 2, because they have no idea what they're doing. And they said, airships?
Yeah, they just
And people
poured a
were
whole
like,
bunch of deathclaws on the map, and they're like, there you go. And people are like, oh, these things are...
Fallout 3 is meatloaf made from Fallout 1 and 2.
That's an excellent description of Fallout 3. I agree with that. That's a very good way to put it.
There's also some filler material in there. And filler material is filler material.
Yeah, a hyper-predator with a super intelligence has never ended badly in the history of anything. Well, here's the thing. They might be really capable of doing a lot of damage, but the human race is still a very formidable foe, even when you got them on the back foot. As a matter of fact, it's probably the most dangerous. We're quite crafty for a reason, and I'm fairly certain they'd know that. So my guess is that the deathclaws that are that smart would probably fuck off somewhere else away from people and build like machine gun encampments or something. I don't know, just giant nests of machine guns. And where would they live? Like New Mexico or something? Someplace nice and warm. They take the Alamo. That's what they do. They'll take the Alamo.
Sure. Now Goda's going to administer some medicine.
He did. He administered enough medicine to probably kill the base commander. And while Scrombles read the book, she just died.
Yeah, Scrombles just like sat there, you know, reading the book while she just had a horrible overdose. So we're gonna try this one more time.
Yeah, we did. Okay, let me ask you this. You have your replicator in the next generation.
Mhm.
What food would you personally want to try from a replicator?
I would want to tell it to make a steak medium rare, well done, and medium well, and wanted to see if it could do all three textures. And I'd be like, yeah, same steak.
Yeah, so when you bite into it, it's got kind of like a plaid cooked into like...
That's what I mean. To see if it's... I want to see if that fucker is just spraying, you know...
Yeah, spraying...
grill marks. Oh my God. I have a cousin. I have a second cousin. I have not seen her for fucking ever, and I cannot stand them, which is probably for the best. But they're the person...
They're like watching, like, what the fuck?
No, they're the person who literally goes out to a restaurant and is like, I will have the grilled chicken salad, and then sends it back because the chicken has grill marks on it and says that's a dirty oven. This is a person that once went to a restaurant and asked, do you have biscuits?
What?
Like, do you have biscuits? And they're like, no, we don't have that on the menu. And she goes, it's just water and flour. How fucking hard could it be?
What?
She's made like waitstaff quit before, so we always thought she was a bitch, and I called her a bitch to her face several times.
That's so fucked up.
It didn't stop, so I just remember the shit she would say at
Wow.
restaurants that was insane. Like, she once sent a steak back 3 times and then asked to speak with the manager to get the chef fired. Because the chef gave her exactly what she asked each time, and she changed her mind. So, just pro tip. Remember, some people you can't please.
Some people are trying to be assholes.
Some people just want to fight. And I think, in all honesty, if any of those chefs had just, like, pulled out a knife and, like, decided to take a finger, I don't think anyone would have said anything. I think they would have been like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We'll come back after we level a bit. For now, we're going to try to access the thing in Vault. We're going to try to find Vault 13 one more time.
Vault 13?
Yep, where it all started.
I call it the Pavarotti's nail problem, where Luciano Pavarotti, before he would go out on stage, had to find something wrong. And usually he would have to find a nail or something that was in stage that needed to be removed, something that he could trip on or whatever. And so Pavarotti did that. And it was called Pavarotti's nail. So if the stage was too nice or too perfect, what they'd have to do was go out there and drive a nail in dead stage center. So he would see it instantly and pull it out and then be fine for his preparation. Pavarotti's nail.
So he had something to point out, a flaw, so he'd feel good
Correct.
about it. Okay.
Yes. So
Wow.
stage people would be like, oh, here comes Pavarotti, drive a nail there. Oh, look, you found one. Thank God you did that. You are the maestro.
How could you possibly have not seen this?
Yes, thank God you're here, maestro.
All right, and just like that, we have raided the premier base in the U.S. mainland. We will come back to this to kill everyone, but that comes later. Don't worry, the doggy can follow us on the car. So for now, let's go.
You got a dog friend.
You have a
Dog
dog
friend.
and a friend.
For now, let's go to Vault 15. Motherfucker. No, I don't want to find the walk into an enclave patrol. No. Fire geckos, no,
You're just
I'll
driving
pass.
by like, hey, look, a path of fire geckos. Just turns the car toward him like, no, let's not go over there.
Yeah.
The question is, where is he getting tires?
Don't worry. Now tires. He just bashes rocks. He just finds suitably round stones.
All right.
Bark, bark.
Indeed.
He comes up to someone. I'm a dog. I would
Yeah.
like to play fetch.
Oh look, there's the NCR flag.
Apparently, the locker can also be opened with a crowbar. Maybe something more in Scrombles' skill set.
Oh fuck, you're totally right.
But I thought we were going... All right.
No, we're doing it. Except I don't have a crowbar on me. But I know where to get one. I know where to get one. Shut up. Scrombles.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I'm just trying really hard to play the part of Scrombles. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, the dog would be in Squick's voice. And I'm trying really hard to be a dog, and I'm finding it to be very difficult. Humans are really interesting and frightening. Hello, I am friend dog. I return ball. And then he just looks at you and goes, treat, 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 treat,
God,
treat,
yeah,
treat.
that's exactly what you would do.
You're like, ah, ah. Closed door.
We're not even closing the door this time.
Goat's like, I don't care. I hope they fucking see this.
We need to assert dominance on this boot guarding the door.
Why?
Because he tried to... He did, because I have the power armor and he doesn't.
You're right. That does make you superior, I suppose.
Now we're going to read this book on first aid. We're going to observe an overdose.
Oh.
There we go.
You pry it open, and inside you find somebody's
The
stuff.
tanker fob. And this motherfucker was a magic player.
You found Magic the Gathering cards in
Yeah,
there?
except they call it tragic.
Oh, the Tragic the Gathering.
Yeah.
That's great.
Which is
I'm-
very accurate.
I wonder why
it is.
Tragic the Gathering isn't in the rest of the Fallout games after this.
I don't know. Didn't want to alienate their player. Ah, fuck, goddammit. I'm supposed to leave through the shaft. I don't know.
Maybe Todd Howard's a big Magic fan.
Yeah, probably.
He's like, no, we're not putting that in the game.
We're not putting that in the game.
I mean, how many syringes would you let someone inject you with before you start asking questions? Well, I mean, you've been in a doctor's office. When do you tell them to stop? I've had one time where they came in with 6. I'm like, dude, that's good. You're good. You don't need to keep going.
No. I imagine, like you said, it's more you just stick them with it once, but it's just a lot.
Yeah, it's hyper and
Yeah.
concentrated.
It's like Hitman.
Hyper concentrated hitman.
Well, now you have the fob for the vehicle, right?
Correct. For the tanker, but we're going to try to... Ooh, what's this? Oh, fuck, it's exploding cows. Oh, the dog just got exploded by the cows. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get fucked. That's amazing. It's like, oh, I'm so glad I'm free. I can't wait to go on adventures with you.
Dead.
Dies immediately. We're keeping this. The dog's not really that great.
Oh.
Yeah. Just like in Fallout 1, the dog will run into force fields and shit and die in the end. Yeah, bye.
Robo-Dog.
Robo-Dog is kill. Robo-Dog died on the way back to his home planet.
Rest in peace, Robo-Dog.
Ripperoni and pasta sauce.
Oh, no, he's fine. You can hear the dog.
No, that's a different
Shit's a dog. It's the dog in our memories. Right?
Do, 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 do.
Don't say that. I hate that. Uh-oh.
Where are we going in here for?
We're going to try to read that computer because Scrombles has been reading all those science books.
So you think Scrombles can decipher?
I think Scrombles can look on a map and put in 2 digits.
That's a lot to ask. I mean, you've got power armor.
I mean, he can enter the power. He can put on the power armor. That's not inconsiderable feat for him.
I don't know, man. It's just putting one foot in the other. Pushing a button, though, that takes some effort.
I think power armor would get really tiresome.
Yeah, you probably get some chafing.
I just think that there would be a really weird disconnect where you would put your fingers out to touch something, and that last little bit of distance between your fingertip and what you're trying to touch, that last little bit of perspective of having a skin that was literally an inch away from your skin would weird you out.
Yeah. You're like, I can't grab things. Yeah, they probably have like
it's an out-of-body experience. I think it'd be weird.
You'd probably be just sitting here have to go through like a rehab, like power armor rehab. And they're like, for about 24 hours,
We did it.
There you go.
Now we can go. I think I threw away one of their quest items for Vault 13, actually, but oh well. I'll get to show it off at least in advance of story. That's good enough for me. I only had to do drugs about it.
So you've been watching Star Trek The Next Generation, Goat.
Yes.
What do you think of it so far?
It's all right. I can see it has more potential than TOS because it's not just pure camp madness. But on the other hand, you see Roddenberry huffing his own farts and thinking he's great, and some of the episodes just fucking suck. Like the one where Riker's on trial, and they just recreate shit based on hearsay in the holodeck. That was just boring as fuck. Or the one where he has it's just him doing the flashbacks and shit the whole episode while he's in a coma.
Oh yeah, I call those clip shows because there's inevitably sometime in the like late 80s, early 90s, they like to do these episodes where it's just flashbacks to things they did in the previous episode. And I always called those clip shows because you're just watching clips of things from before. And, I mean, gosh, MacGyver did like two a season. Had to have at least 2 of those a season.
I just think it's because clip shows become mandatory because at once upon a time in studios, I firmly believe that they assumed that they would have a lot of people tuning in the middle of a season and need that reference as to what's going on. And that's not realistic, but I think they honestly believe that.
Yeah. I think that's also something, you make a good point, Goat. You know, as much as we make fun of Voyager, the problem with Voyager is that there's an awful lot of episodes that are just fucking, as Goat put it, boring.
Yeah, they're boring because I think that Star Trek was fucking tired. I think Star Trek was fucking tired by the time it got there.
Hi there.
You do not fear me, human. I do not intend to harm you. I am Gruthar, leader of the Deathclaw Pack. Why have you come here? Oh, my apologies. You seem to be intellectually challenged. You are no threat to me or the pack. You are welcome here and may consider this place a safe haven from the outside world. Harm no one and stay out of trouble, and you will always be welcome here. Okay. I hope you're enjoying your stay.
Who, me? Me got questions.
You
prisoner?
Nah, I'm not a prisoner. I stay because I'm needed here. I've learned to accept the fact that some of my patients are deathclaws.
Need no more.
Okay.
You leave when want?
I can't. I often do. I have to go out and collect herbs from time to time. I've never been stopped, and they never try to hurt me. And you're really big. You have gigantic armor. I just wanted to point that out. I don't know why you're here, sir. You're very scary.
You got it. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Questions.
Okay.
What do you know about Deathclaw?
Well, you see, Deathclaws appear to be mutated Jackson's chameleons, the horned variety. There are a lot of similarities still present, but an even greater number of differences. The mutation factor is quite high. This species is highly intelligent, about the equivalent of an 8-year-old, with some individuals reaching human normal level. Their learning capacity is very high, and they're capable of abstract thought and reasoning. Although they do not have vocal cords, the Deathclaws seem to have mimic human speech, much the same as a parrot does. I have yet to discover the exact mechanism in which is behind this, so I'm unable to say more at this time. Socially, they are pack animals with very rigid code of ethics. They are led by an alpha male who rules the mutual consent of the pack. They appear to be extremely loyal to the pack as a whole, treating it as a family unit rather than an individual families as humans do. The sense of right and wrong is very well defined. They do follow a code of ethics that is enforced by the pack as a whole. Violence is never used as a solution to a problem among the pack as far as I can see. There have been capital crimes committed here, so I can't say that those are handled. You know, that's all I can think about it for now. That's pretty much their entire story.
How you be here?
Well, I've been watching you, the thing said as I was gathering herbs, and I know that you are a healer, and that's how I got here. I answered with respected all life, and I would do my best to heal the injured, regardless of who they were, what they were, and I thought it would be some thief or raider who have gotten himself hurt. But I was surprised when a couple of Deathclaws stepped out of the night and injured companion. Somebody had shot him real good. I told them I could work on him where we were, so they blindfolded me and brought me here. I've been here from that day forward.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye,
So-
strange giant man in armor.
Yeah, so the Deathclaws...
Dude just gives you a TED talk, yeah.
Yeah. Who you?
I Theron.
Me Scrombles too.
You want what?
What you do?
I guard hall, safety of Pack Ghoul.
Guard what?
Intruder, human, Deathclaw, whatever. Pack threaten, I attack.
How smart you?
How I judge, not know. Some things understand much, some things understand little. Lot things understand not.
You, me, same.
You want what?
Bye.
Yes, Scrombles finally met his match.
Yeah.
Well, we did all the way in the first hand, too. Hi, who you?
Dar, warrior.
Me Scrombles too. Why are you here?
Dar guard
Me
hall
here
and keep
before.
peace. Dar like keeping peace.
Hey, they have a fucking chapel. I don't remember that.
Welcome, traveler. I am
Shrine?
called... yes, a shrine is a place of worship.
Ask question, who's shrine for?
The shrine is dedicated to an unnamed hero known only as the Vault Dweller. He or she was the savior of all who lived here several decades ago. We do not know what came of our savior, but we do know that they are always kept within our hearts.
We thank you. Wavy. Wait. Ask question. Deathclaw bad?
I have lived with the deathclaws for several months now. They seem to be honorable and forthright in their dealings.
Okay, why you stay?
Well, my place here is in the shrine. I will not leave it willingly.
Me leave.
This is where the Vault Dweller used to live.
Yes. This is where Scrombles used to live. Me ask questions.
Yeah.
Who you?
My name's Matt.
Guess not.
What do you want?
You prisoner?
Well, yeah, matter of fact, I am. I stumbled upon this place and got myself captured by deathclaws. It gave me a freedom of movement within the lower level of the vault, but I can never go to level 1 where the
Why?
exit is. Because unlike the rest of the sheep who live here, recognize them as a threat to humanity. So I just stabbed one, kind of. That's the whole story.
Me think you wrong. Fuck you.
Hey, can you give me some shoes?
No.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't see you standing
How
there.
not see me? Me big.
Hey, shit happens, and when it does, it happens to me.
Like what?
I was born 2 months premature, and when I was 1, I was dropped on the porch. When I was 2, I had pneumonia. When I was 3, I had chicken pox. And when I was 4, I fell down the stairs and broke my ribs. When I was 5, my uncle was decapitated by a watermelon. And when I was 6, my parents hit me in the head with a shovel. And when I was 7, I lost my right index finger to my pet rat. And when I was 8, my
Wow.
dog Spike got hit by a tractor. When I
Wow, you
was
sound
9,
rich. You had a shovel and a tractor?
my mother lost her arm to a rabid Brahmin. When I was 10, my sister tore her... Oh, God, does he just keep going?
Yes.
Forever?
His grandfather kills himself because he's ugly. His grandmother then kills herself because he's ugly.
Oh, my gosh. When I was 19...
Past bad, no talk. Think good now?
Well, there I was, traveling through the desert, when suddenly my Brahmin falls over dead. About then, I realized I was low on water and had to drink quite a while, and then later my bones became loose in this rash just to go away. Oh, so
poisoning.
so he became a...
Deathclaws come in. But no.
Yeah, they
They
just
didn't
took...
kill me. They take care of me. They're probably fattening me up for something.
Probably. Anyway, to make matters worse, when they started giving me some sort of medication, it was making me gassy, so I stopped taking it. What?
They gave him antidepressants because it's like you realize he started to feel like things weren't as bad as he thought.
Oh, so they were just giving it. They were like just medicating this guy. He's like, he's so weird.
You
Yeah.
no have wife or child? Oh, shit. Oh, whatever. This guy just complains.
All I do is complain. They give me
I'm
this
all
nice
alone
chair.
in this world. My
Sounds-
kids don't visit. No one cares
My kids
anymore.
don't visit.
Nobody cares anymore. These kids with their ideas and their music and their cars.
Oh, what's this? Well, I'll be. How are you doing, Scrombles?
Dahlia,
Too?
me remember you.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that. It was my
Me got
pleasure.
questions, you prisoner.
No, I'm here on my own free will, and I like it.
Okay, you leave when want.
Hey,
Okay. Well, no
UFO
about
objection. Thanks
Deathclaws.
for the courtesy. How's it going, Cav?
Nothing. Okay. How you be here?
Well, after I left the squad, I didn't know what to do with myself. I figured I'd just drift into another town and another hired gun job. So I was wandering the desert trying to decide exactly where I would go. And it was getting late, and I didn't want to be out in the open after dark. Off in the distance a ways, I thought I saw a campfire, so I decided to see what was over there. So I sneak up on this campsite, and there are these 2 deathclaws sitting around the fire just chatting away, playing this game called Tragic the Gathering. Anyway, I make it a long story short. It took a while to get back to this place. Now I'm here. Who cares? When I left you in the squad, I broke my contract with my employer. I was sure I'm sure that I'd be hunted down and killed because of it. Seeing you here convinces me that I don't have to worry about that, and that you probably killed my previous employer.
You're safe. You're welcome. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Hello.
Miss Scrombles to meet you here.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Scrombles, too. So you're an outsider. I've seen a few like you. Some are saying you're here from the vault, but you look different. You appear to be more seasoned, if you know what I mean.
Seasoned.
Yeah, well-traveled, knowledgeable.
Food seasoned, not me.
Yeah. Your IQ might be smaller than your shoe size, but you obviously have something going on for you that survived in this world that long. Okay, let's try this. Me want to leave this place. Me want to travel with you, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Scrombles, too, but you've got too many people with you right now.
Fuck you. I could take a Mentat and take him, but it's not worth it. Also, he has this animation where he dramatically throws off his robe every time you fight. It takes like 20 seconds. It's a pain in the ass. Me Scrombles too, but you look sad. Why?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Answer question?
No.
Why sad?
My husband recently died. I miss him and I'm having problems
Why?
adjusting. Well, my husband and I were traveling with a caravan on its way to New California Republic. We wanted to start a new life for ourselves and our daughter, Sandy. Unfortunately, the caravan was attacked and
Raiders, not just the women, the men, but the women and children.
they
too.
killed everyone.
Oh no, they did the whole village.
Yeah, they did the whole
I was
village.
holding Sandy beside me, trying to keep her from the monster that had shot Rand. I can't read that fast.
The Raiders
God.
fucking killed everyone.
Okay, well then just skip
Are
the
you little
dialogue
one
then.
both okay?
Don't make me read it if you're
want
going to skip it.
leave?
Damn, just skip the damn
No,
dialogue.
she
Go.
don't want leave. Okay,
Yeah, okay,
Tell
cool.
more. Okay,
Just close this
bye.
lady. Yeah, Scrombles doesn't need to listen to this lady.
I'm trying
Damn.
to find the lady that wants someone that wants me to do the computer part. It's like they talk and Scrombles just hear. You could just hear.
Yeah, like
I could while away the hours
Conferring with the flowers.
Hey, I'm really glad you guys
with
thought
the
of
rain.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. I am well aware that you are a human. I was inquiring about your name.
You passed me Scrombles to what you do.
I'm currently guarding the present area against the unauthorized personnel.
Unauthorized person.
Unauthorized personnel, meaning people who do not have permission to be
me
here.
understand. Brain hurt. Can me go in?
Good day, sir.
Okay, I guess can go. Hi.
Stop, you're not go here. This place off limits.
What this place?
This hatchery. Pack mother inside.
Me
Eggs
want
inside.
Talk, mother.
You wait, I ask mother. Mom says she can talk to you. Go inside. But you go alone.
Okay.
Mom says it's my turn on the Xbox.
Hi there.
A human visitor is an unexpected but unwelcome event. I am Kareth.
Kareth.
Who declawed daddy?
These eggs were sired by Gruthar, the pack
These
leader.
eggs.
It is Gruthar who decides who will mate and who will not. The pack will be made strong by Gruthar.
Okay. Door looked like crap. What happened?
This is a painful memory. A treacherous human sneaked in here and planted a bomb among the eggs when I was asleep. Fortunately, he was not as stealthy leaving, and I awoke to find the bomb. There was not enough time to deal with the device properly, so I threw it at the door and placed myself between it and the eggs. The eggs and I survived. The door did not.
What happened to human?
His name is Matt, and he is a prisoner here. Personally, I wanted him dead, but Gruthar would not allow it. I do not see the wisdom in this, but Gruthar's word is law, and he can.
He will be obeyed. Should you talk to this human,
Yeah. Oh.
cannot be trusted. How get by guard outside?
The guard is added after the incident occurred. You were more trusting back then. Now we are more careful.
Got it. Who built nest room?
We built this cave portion, and human friend installed the door. He got the parts from a settlement northeast of here.
That nice. You declaw mother?
Yes, I am the curtain pack mother. After my eggs hatch, and the other mothers will have their turn.
Other mothers?
Yes, there are other mothers. Should anything happen to me, one will be chosen to take my place. The pack must survive.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. Don't forget to sweater.
Yeah, you're gonna catch a chill.
Come back anytime.
Okay,
Here's
so
a guy.
okay, I was gonna say because this is probably getting to a point where we could probably stop for now.
Jim.
Hello there, I'm Jim or Jimmy. What's it up to you?
Hey, Scrombles to me ask question.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Scrombles. Too. I'd be happy to answer some questions.
What you do here?
Well, we're having some computer problems. I'm looking into it. Unfortunately, my forte is software, not hardware.
What problem?
The voice interface in the mainframe has failed, so Gruthar can't give the system instructions for running the vault. The food and water processes have already shut down. The power systems could very well be next.
Why not use keyboard?
Well, you see, that's the weird part. The system refuses to accept keyboard inputs. I'm a loss of what to do at this point.
Okay, me look.
I mean, yeah, no offense, but are you sure you're qualified? Oh, never mind. You could possibly make any matters any worse.
Ask question, what all this machine?
This is a mainframe computer system and related support devices. From here, all functions of the vault are remotely controlled.
Okay. You overseer?
Nah, normally the Vault Overseer would be stationed here, but Vault 13 has been fully automated.
I wonder why.
I don't know the full story, but one of the Vault's history was a rebellion. The Overseer was either killed or overthrown. I'm not sure which. Anyway, the leaders of the revolution have entrusted the people with another Overseer, so they installed this mainframe. The records say it was purchased from, what was the name? I remember. The Brotherhood of Steel.
You tell
Oh.
the Brotherhood?
No, I'm sorry. I don't have any information on them. This has all happened ages ago.
Okay. Me fix thing for you.
All right, if you think
Smart.
so. Hey, buddy, just don't break it, okay?
Get fucked.
You examine the
yeah,
computer
no.
terminal, but cannot find anything obviously wrong with it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh. Hang on, we need to not be stupid for this, so
What are we doing?
we're gonna put in the voice modulator so they can start to, oh, check this out.
What?
Do you hear me? The village dies. All of our futures die too. We have little left in both time and essence. Hurry. Hurry.
Strange that you can't ask him about the G.E.C.K or anything.
Yeah. The village is dying. He's like, all right, falls back asleep.
Yeah. God damn. How long does this fucking malice last? Ask question, deathclaw, threat. They are a threat,
Yeah.
but they have morals.
Okay.
Okay, me go now. Let me try.
So what is it you're trying to
So
do?
I have the voice module. It's just I'm too stupid to insert it.
What are you trying to insert it for?
Because I can't just give the thing to them and tell them to fix it themselves. Here we go.
Hello, computer.
Yeah, it's literally on
Computer.
that.
Yeah.
A keyboard. How quaint. All right. So we'll have to take more mentat.
You're an addict.
Ugh.
You're an addict.
Nope, not this time.
You are certain that the system would have a set of diagnostic routine available. However, the keyboard's input seems to be disabled. One of the circuit board's voice recognition module is beyond repair.
Okay, I have the replacement module.
You have to probably click the module on it. Yeah.
I did, and it consumed the item.
Uh-oh. You might have to reload then. So you can't use the item on it until after you,
This fucking spaghetti code.
yeah. Now you can use it.
What? It's gone.
Maybe you plugged it in.
Maybe I gotta talk to him? Oh, yeah, I did fix it.
Very well done.
Alright.
Yeah, Scromble addicted to smorts.
Smarties.
Smarties. Grunthar. Oh. Grunthar.
You restored my faith in humans. I thank you for all that you have done for the pack. Is there something I can do for you in return?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
looking for a G.E.C.K.
Yes.
Thanks.
There was a G.E.C.K in the vault storage room. Is yours and with many thanks.
Thanks.
Just in the closet.
Yup.
I'm going to, What should I put more point into?
Let's see. Speech.
No.
All right.
I know. We started last year.
There we go. Doctor.
This is a long game.
Especially when you're stupid and you have to grind a little bit more.
Int 1.
Yep. Oh, come on. You can't crowbar those.
Crowbon.
That crowbar.
Crowbon them.
There we go. Ooh, grenades.
There you go. You unlock everything.
Water chip. Too bad we don't need those anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, the water chip is a thing in the third
Just a
game.
spare one hanging.
Yeah, the Voljoller. Oh shit. No, I don't want to fight. Okay. Yeah, see, he did his little animation. I gotta have this back in the inventory. Ugh. Come on. These shit ass controls. You can't crowbar this one.
There was nothing in it.
That's amazing. Thank you, Vault Tech. Very cool.
Vault Tech, we don't put anything in our lockers. That's your job. Yeah, there we go. Maybe is it this last locker?
Yep. No, Navcoms. This is valuable. This will help us reach the actual oil rig thing. He said it was in the storage room. But where is it?
Maybe it was on the first floor.
Yeah, I'll ask again.
Don't ask again.
What, kill all the deathclaws?
What? That's crazy.
It's funny because the ending always says that we killed the deathclaws no matter what happens. Because it's bugged. Because this game is made of spaghetti. Did he
Here,
just
look,
give me
there's a
one,
little-
maybe?
there's a
Yeah,
little-
he just gave it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to go back to Arroyo. I'm sure nothing bad will have happened to Arroyo. We
Yeah.
did it, guys. We beat the game.
All right.
Not really. But here, let's just drive to Arroyo and then end the stream there.
Okay.
So I can show you guys what happens. The game pulls a little sneaky on you.
Now we're driving all the way back.
Yep. It's like a 4-day drive or something. Like 5 days.
Chosen, the shadow of darkness arrived before you.
No!
Child of nature, how could we put such a burden on your shoulders? Your people have been taken.
Where?
Yes, gone. Many dark souls came riding the metal birds like a flock of hungry chittick-bugs, hiding their evil in shiny skins.
It's funny because that means the implication is the Enclave found out about what we did after the fact and, came to fuck
No.
us up.
Not shiny pretty. They kidnapped our people and took them to the southwest.
Oh!
Yes, great sadness and pain. I stand between worlds to tell you, Chosen. Save your people.
Huh?
Chosen, please let my words touch you. Go southwest, south and west. Save our people. Save our people.
Uh-huh.
Thank the ancestors. Now my soul may join the eternal song. Safe journey, Chosen.
Go?
Go.
Bye-bye. He's dead.
Let's steal his stuff.
There's nothing to steal.
Man, if only they had invested all their time into that giant, stupid temple thing and instead built functional defenses or agriculture.
Yeah, they're like, no, you must go take and find this very obscure item that Vault-Tec made.
Yep.
So we're going to San Francisco.
Up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stop on the road here.
Yeah. Make sure you save. All right. So with that, that is the end of Scrombles.
Scrombles.
We'll be back again on Friday for more Hitman with Hutts and Sherlock with Naresar. So until then, I hope you guys had a really fine evening. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me, Tex.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me.
Yeah, and thanks a lot for hanging out with me, Go.
Bye.
All right, have a good one, man, and take care, everybody. And yeah, we'll see you next time. What's a good one to send us out on? What do I got?
Saxophone.
Yeah. There we go. Have a good night, everybody. Ba-da.